look, secrets. Look at that. First, the pipe.
It's not only about you, Alice. Look at the destruction around you. Consider its cause. Then come join me.
Still makes no sense. But you know what? This level is better. Oh look, there's stuff there. This level is better than the previous two. Or this chapter, rather. I mean, the action is slightly more interesting because the enemies are more powerful. We've got 4 weapons now, and so you're required to choose the right weapon against the right enemies, right? The enemies are strong enough that you are required to do some strategic thinking to beat them. So the game is finally complex enough for it to be somewhat interesting. Which way am I? Let me just check this one. Oh no. Crap. Can I go back? There's loot back there. Can I go?
You are familiar with the saying that smoking stunts your growth.
Adults assault children with that adage. Usually while they've got a pipe stuck in their mouths.
I won't ask you to inhale. Let the smoke envelop you.
Can I go back for the loot, please? Well, that happened without warning. Okay. We can't go back for the loot. Really? The mysterious East? Let's see if we can read these. They look like random bits of poetry that's been just cut up and rearranged without any regard for what they actually mean. I don't recognize them though. It's difficult when it's scrolling down like this because usually you read from top to bottom, but it's showing the words to you bottom to top. You see how it's going like that? No, I don't think that actually means anything. I don't recognize anything that might be relevant to the game. I think it's just random bits of poetry. Well, at least now we can see where to go, kind of. Not really. Okay, we're going that way. Can I please go back to get the loot? You can do chapter select, like if you go back to the menu, you can choose a chapter to replay, I think. Also, new dress. How do we feel about this dress? A little bit tacky. The kind of thing white people would design if they were trying to be Asian. Oh look, teeth. And there's also... wait a minute, what's that? Is that loot? There's also teeth that way. But I think there's loot this way. Are these supposed to be mahjong tiles? That's not too bad.
The author obliterated the distinction between poetry and pessimism.
What? Okay, random jade dragons. It's not too bad. I mean, ooh, look, a carp. It's not too bad. By which I mean there's no obvious insults. If you know what I mean. No obvious cultural insults. Oh, there's more teeth that way. I don't think I can get them now, because they're the wrong way. I can't get back up to those, I don't think. Nope. Alright, let's keep going forward. Not sure I care so much about the loot anymore. That's a switch. I'd be pretty sad if the amount of secrets we've gotten determines what kind of ending we get at the end of the game. Hope it doesn't do that to us. Okay, it doesn't actually sink all the way into the water, so it's actually quite safe. Right. Almost died. There's loot that way, and loot that way. How do I get back up if I go down there? Oh, that's how I get back up. Alright. There's a pig smell, I can hear it. Surprisingly, out of the chaos, we're suddenly in a very, very calm place. Whatever the caterpillar is smoking must be working. Alright, so there's loot down there. Let's drop down on that if we can. Good. And where's the tile there? Okay, I'm going back. Fail. And where are we? Oh, we're here. Okay, that's good. Actually, no, it's not good. I want that tooth. Alright, I got the tooth. Now we are going... I think that... I don't know where the exit is. Let's go this way. Because this is what opened up when we shot the pig snout. So it must be a good secret, right? Is it a beehive? Okay. It's, I mean, maybe this would be slightly more impressive if I wasn't Chinese. And if I wasn't familiar with Eastern art and architecture as I am. Is that more secrets? There's more secrets over there. I mean, looking at this now, it's not... like, they're not getting the aesthetic ideas correct, if you know what I mean. Maybe you don't. Like, it really does look like a European attempt at copying Chinese art. And that's not really impressive to me. Cute. Alright, there is loot back here. pan out. Is this stuff... I think this stuff is supposed to be jade. Jade is very difficult to do in a computer game, because it's slightly translucent. And like subsurface scattering and translucency is very difficult in computer graphics. Because what you have to do is you have to calculate the light scattering within the object. Usually with you know, computer models, it's just the surface texture. Maybe with a bit of bump mapping, maybe a bit of specular mapping. But all of the calculation is on the surface of the model. Whereas if you want something to look like jade, you have to do calculations within the volume of the model with the lighting to make that look like jade. So it's actually not working very well here. And the technology doesn't really exist to do that yet. Like, they have the techniques down, but I don't think the graphics cards are fast enough to do that sort of calculation. I don't know, I might be wrong. They might have new technology out already. But you know, this is not... It's supposed to look like jade, I think. It looks more like polished rock, you know what I mean? Like, the light is not, you know, scattering within the object. It doesn't look like it's translucent at all. It looks more like polished concrete. Anyway, let's just keep moving. Oh look, secrets. What is that? That's the caterpillar. Why is he so angry? I thought he's been smoking things. That means he shouldn't be angry. The water's not bad. Not good, though. It looks a bit fake. It's just a scrolling texture, you can see it. We came from there, right? Why am I up here? Oh, that's why. Alright. So that's Japanese. The gate. What's it called? Torii? Is that the what do you call these gates? Those characters are Chinese characters, but at some point, Japanese culture borrowed a lot of Chinese characters anyway, so it doesn't really mean much. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're supposed to be in China or anything. This might be based on Japanese art and architecture. Those look Japanese too. Although the jade carvings I think is more of a Chinese thing. I don't remember there being a lot of jade in Japan. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait. Okay, so we're back to people getting killed. A familiar trope in this game. Emo-ness and people getting slaughtered for no reason. There haven't been any enemies here, have there? Maybe that's on purpose. Those are ancient Chinese characters. Okay, that's not Japanese at all. Now they're mixing things up. And I say that because the period of time where those types of characters are from is really do predate contact with the Japanese, and the Japanese wouldn't have written like that, I don't think. So that's completely inaccurate historically. Really? That's insulting. What should I do about him? Interesting. Now there's 3 of them. Okay. Okay. Should I... There doesn't seem to be any way to not get hit. Like, they attack really fast. But the hammer obviously breaks their defense, which is awesome. Samurai Wasp. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of insulting, I think. What's going on here? Okay, we're going down there. Oh crap, there's no ledge. Oh, there is a ledge. Switch.